Yes, I think so. Okay, good. Uh, yeah, seems to be live. Greetings, Keishlings. Kishan Prime here with another Flintstones live stream. Hopefully, we'll get more than just like 2 issues done. We're starting on issue 6. The link to the comic is down below. I typically use Read Comic Online, so for most of my comic content, expect that to be the source. But yeah, let's get started. I think it was called Stone Age of Apocalypse. Yeah. Which is Age of Apocalypse reference, which I've never watched that movie. So I guess shit is going down in Bedrock. Oh, that art style. It is kind of freaky. Okay. Rock Stone is on the TV in this cover, and a volcano erupted. Okay. And everyone's like, well, it's taking a minute to load there. Let's refresh that. There we go. Okay, so just a happy day. Everyone is at Spears and Robux. I don't get that reference. Hammerstones. Some of these things. Panda Excess. And it has a panda with a little fork on it. Adorable. Transpangea. Okay, I really need to just quit looking at the background because then I'm just gonna new vegetable. What? Is it like tofu, but it's tobu? I don't know. Foot Liquor Restaurant. Let's see. But yeah, they're at the mall. They're just having a good day. The end of the world as we know it. Yeah, probably. If the last title was anything to indicate that. Okay, they're at church, or yeah, the Church of Gerald. Uh, Gerald loves you. There's Sargon. I always want to say Segan because that's who he's based on. But they're studying moths and their breeding habits. Okay. Okay, so everything is kind of being set up to like everyone's so happy, and then everything just crumbles and falls apart underneath them, right? Brain clobbering down by 3%. That's nice. Grand Theft Wheel down? Grand Theft Wheel. I thought it was going to be like Grand Theft Foot or some crap, because they don't really. Whatever. It's down by 7. Witchery is down by 8%. Okay. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. You got the duster over there just dusting your home. And they're eating their Panda Excess while watching TV. They really are a Stone Age modern family. Or modern Stone Age family. Or however, I forget. The savages. So yeah, they're making fun of their Neanderthal cousin neighbors. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Let's see, who's this other dude? Talking about the wealth that they have. Here in Bedrock, it's just better than everywhere else. Overall, yes. I just hope they made bomb shelters. Wow, thanks for being awesome, Bedrock. Why? Let's see. Wilma's like, civilizations made us better, right, Fred? And he's like, I don't know about that, Wilma, but there's bowling. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, we're at the quarry. Um, oh, I love that there's a little dinosaur on the back of the Bronchio tank crane. Um, that just has a sign saying vehicle reversing. I'm surprised they don't have like a little thing going beep, beep, beep or something. Oh, I feel sorry for that goat or that ram. Okay. Uh, let's see. So they busted up some rock apparently. He's getting paid in literal rocks. Okay, I mean that makes sense, I guess. Um, the crane lanes. We've seen that before. They have a monkey as the scoreboard. Uh, yeah, as brutal as you clobbering that poor armadillo into those pins. Um, and the monkey ball return. Yeah, that's it. I haven't been bowling in a while. And now oh yeah, the bowling ball armadillo and the vacuum cleaner elephant. They're friends now. I almost forgot about that. It's been a few days since the last time I read this. Um, but yeah, so he's like, boy, work today was brutal. Oh no, don't tell the vacuum cleaner what happens. But now he's basically explaining the concept of bowling, or at least how he understands it. Um, he just rolls me across the floor for no reason. Or as the brains from Futurama would say, no reason. Um, uh, Yabba dabba freaking do. Okay, so then he goes into a tunnel, and the horror show begins all over again. Oh, you poor little thing. At least they used rocks in the show. They didn't just use an animal for this. Let's see. Is this all I mean to the universe? And the vacuum, like, it's like, well, at least when I'm done doing my job, all they do is put me back in the closet. Uh, boy. Uh, Aw, he's like, I don't think I'll ever see the light of day again because you don't have a concept of time, do you? Hmm. But it's like, but how I get through is my friend Bowling Ball. I know he's on the other side of that door, and we'll see each other again. Really, I don't know why they don't keep the bowling ball in the closet. That was always a thing. Is every time the door would open, it would fall on their heads or some shit. Okay, back at the mall, and there's Sargon and Pebbles and Bam Bam, which I'm still loving how it explained like Bam Bam's strength and where he came from in the last one. No spoilers if you haven't watched. Whoop. How is my hair cut in mid? Sorry, I didn't notice you. I wasn't expecting anybody. It's itchy. Um, yeah. Wait, Richard, how long did you say you read this comic before you quit? I what looks retarded? My haircut? It's just a haircut. Eh, but I wish I could somehow make it where it's all on one screen, so I don't have to like keep looking. But that's not how it's gonna work. Let's see. Oh, he bought a computer. Okay. Um. Oh, it's just an abacus. Uh, you read all the way to issue 10. There's only 12, man. You could have at least finished it. That's it. How's he talking about duct tape? How do they even know what duct tape is? And if anything, it should be spelled like duck, not duct. You know, like it somehow a duck's regurgitating it as the dispenser. But that's what this world would be like. I mean, you've already read that far. Why wouldn't you at least finish it? That's what I did with Fairy Tale. And probably other series too. I just can't remember. Oh crap! He's trying to get the kids in what, a work program now. Yep. It's like, oh, we're going to get paid for helping you. It's like even better than getting paid. You'll be interns, which gets absolutely nothing. Oh, they get lab coats at least. But they're putting the abacus computer together. Oh, they're getting rid of the old man sign. It's like, but I have a PhD in rockology. Because I wouldn't know what geology is. Fairy tale, fairy tale, fairy tale. Anyway, Yep. Okay, that abacus is never going to get put together with those two. So he just immediately leaves them alone, and there goes all the moths. Yep, 1 hour later. Mothodon. They're called Mothodons. Okay. It just happened. Okay, so the moths are now just everywhere. Which, oh wait, we've seen one of these things before. He was in Slate's office or somebody's office. I know how to push your buttons, Richard. Let's see here. I damn you in the name of science. So I don't really know what you're typing on. The computer makes no sense. It's literally just an abacus that looks cooler, but wait, okay, well that one's definitely getting it on. Wait, what? Is he literally watching something on the screen and we can't see it? Or is this on a TV? Which still not how those work. A log demon. So a house fire is being attributed to log demons. Okay. I thought they were a little smarter than that. I mean, they can apparently do wireless things. Um, the Earth has a date with destiny. It's good to see the Earth dating again. Yeah, mostly because they have apparently 3 days until an asteroid hits. Shouldn't we have led with this story? Oh, God. Casserole recipes. Oh, okay, good night. No. Okay, so now the rebels came over to the Flintstones home and everyone's freaking out, appropriately so. I'm kind of wondering if it was like if they have like a telescope, some rudimentary lens, rock lens telescope, that it wouldn't surprise me if there's was like a bug or a just a pebble that had hit the lens and then they thought there was an asteroid coming. Or the aliens will save them. Something like that would happen, I'm sure. Because these kinds of like end of the world plots are always like it's some bullshit. Okay. Sargon, he's just kind of like, it's like, yeah, life's not worth living anymore if everything's just going to end. You guys can go home. Can we keep the coats? Sure. They won't be worth anything in 3 days. No, literally, they won't be anything in 3 days, is more like it. See. He's talking to the moths, which are all rolled up into balls now. It's like, you don't have a clue what's going on. You're just blissfully having sex. Lucky bastards and everything. Okay, Bam Bam is quite skillful on that bike. He's not using either one of his hands, so I don't know. But he does look like he's kind of popping a willy, so I guess steering wouldn't be needed. Hmm. Okay, so now they're just going to head home and see what's going on. Wait, did they say something about school? Oh, Bam Bam's not going to school, that's for sure. I wouldn't either. Okay, and Slate probably wants them to work until their last 3 days are over. um, oh, he's thanking them for their loyal service. Oh, he wants someone to come hang out with his lonely ass. It's like he's rich and powerful. Why does he not have a wife or some transcending girlfriend? You know, they like old men and money. Uh, but yeah, they've all just kind of like, yeah, we're just gonna do our own thing. Bye, boss. Won't be seeing you on Monday, I guess, huh? But hey, I was checking the chat. Okay, they're at the Church of Gerald. Do not blame Gerald for your imminent death. It's like, well, they always say everything's for a reason. It's like, this was for no reason. I'm still thinking that everything's going to turn out okay because, I mean, we're only like halfway through the series of comics that they have, so. I'm betting an ice age occurs in the last issue, doesn't it? Let's see. Yeah, so the people are just kind of getting fed up. I gave up clubbing people for Gerald. And I loved clubbing people. It's like, well, you were just a club person, weren't you? Now that I need him, where is he? Oh God, and he's started going back to his clubbing days. Gerald's abandoned us. He was never there. I feel sorry for the man who just got beaten in the head. Um, wait. Oh, forbidden love. What? What is it that he's cheating on with this guy's wife, or is it because she's a black cave woman? I don't know. What's the? Yeah, okay. I assume that's her significant other then, because he just punched the scrawny dude in the stomach. Um, our sweaty forbidden love. Oof. Yeah, he got punched in the beef. Uh, I'm surprised they don't even say that. Um, Good lord, that guy's just up in the air and he's gonna beat someone. Oh, that one's gonna hit someone with a chair. Uh, and the preacher's going with the Flintstones. It's like, I'm going with you guys to get out of here. Yeah, there's a Burning Man. Hey, look, we now know the origins of Burning Man. Um, to the moon, Gregory, to the moon. So you wouldn't make it that far. Outback Snakehouse. Okay, there's that restaurant again. And there's a fjord. Is that what that? Yep, I think that's how you would pronounce it. Oh God. Um, Free snakes for the people. Okay. Yeah, the policeman is not going to help you. He's just there eating a lizard on a stick. Yeah, like why is the cop even on the streets at this hour then? Like if he's like, I ain't doing my job, it's like, then why aren't you home? Or at least not in uniform. I mean, you're just lying to people who think you might be of help. Um, there's no law. The church is an insane asylum. What kind of world are we living in? But there's still the mall. So they're going to the mall. And, oh, I didn't even realize that Slate lives this close to the quarry. I must have missed that in the, like, first issue. I love his giant sloth couch, though. I would think he would have declawed the thing because, unless that's supposed to be like a little back scratcher, maybe. You leave Philip alone, damn it. That turtle has gone through enough. He's not afraid of dying, but he's afraid of dying alone. At least you have Philip. You know what I mean, Philip? All memory of you just vanishing without a person around. It's like, Philip is going to leave you, isn't he? You don't suppose that sign, meaning the quarry sign, will survive? It might. I don't. You don't really know exactly where this asteroid is going to hit. They just mentioned hitting the Earth, and oh god, the mall is a mess. The pandas have escaped from the excess. um. Uh. What? Oh, for a minute there, I thought that was Wilma. I was like, why does Wilma have like this weird collar on? She's literally not in it. She's not with that on in the last panel. But then I realized that that's Petals. Oh God. Let's see. Oh, Sargon at the. I didn't even realize that he was at the. No, that's not the mall, is it? No, they're not still in the mall. Are they? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell with some of these things. Um, so he's just kind of like trying to catch them. I don't know. What a way to spend your last days. Which how much time has passed? They make it seem like it's a lot less time than normal. I mean, they had 3 days. Apparently they're in the last day, it seems like. Hmm. But last days with dignity. And it's like, no, he's not. Hmm. He's like, I can't just lie to people about their or a way to make them feel better about their morality or mortality. Sorry, both would be the same, I guess, given who starts talking to him. It's like, it's easy. Of course, it would be to you. You lied about Gerald. At least when you had an animal as a god, at least it stood for something. There was something there. Hmm. Okay, so now oh my god. The calculations on the abacus, they were wrong because there's fucking mobs on it. It's like they were the little thingies. Okay, that would have been third option. Like it either being kind of a hoax or, something like that. But no, I didn't think about the moths. It was right there in front of me, considering that they were curling up into balls. Um, but yeah, it just passed safely. Oh, are they kind of pissed off at Sargon now? Oh, he was saying shit on there, wasn't he? Okay. And the police apparently have a brontosaurus. Hmm. Coors beer. Hmm. Okay. One guy's like, I hope we can all just pretend we're good people. No, it doesn't really work that way, does it? Especially the guy that, you know, confessed his forbidden love. It's like he's not getting away with that. Uh, Mutually agreed upon delusions. That is not life. Let's everything just continues to go on. Uh, all the workers they're having to kind of suck up to Slade now. Slade. I keep saying Slade by accident. It's Slate. Um, yeah. And people were apparently throwing vegetables, I'm guessing, at the Cave of Science. Hmm. And they think that he'll get. Oh, hey, look, he was duct taped to the wall just like he said he was in his youth. Um, and that one scientist he fired, he's back with a vengeance. Oh, and it was like a tomato fruit. Okay, makes sense. Okay, and apparently the next issue is the Earth gets a report card. So are we getting an Earth Day kind of thing? Soon as the page loads. Do-do-do-do. Hmm. Okay, we are getting aliens, so that definitely probably explains where it comes from then. Because we got the Great Kazoo. I know that was his title, so I doubt it, but I'm just going to call him that. We've got the aliens in this one, and they're just weird how they have like multiple like covers. I still haven't figured that one out. Pebble's looking cute. Um, Busy texting. I don't know how. So Just a nice day barbecuing with friends and family. Just another day on Earth, and then the aliens arrived. This one's weirder looking than we've seen. Um, oh, they want to take the water. Lovely. An ocean or two. Uh huh. Really lovely beads, top notch beads. It's like, yeah, this is the Indians all over again, isn't it? Or the Native Americans. Sorry. Um, DNA stamp. It's a DNA stamp. Oh, okay. So the kazoo came over and it's like, hey, it's like they're idiots. Don't take advantage of them. So, so he's leaving now, and some of the savages are showing up. Marauders. Hmm. Well, those rips are gone. Wait, what? Okay, good point. Like, religion is kind of meh. It's like, does it, as long as we worship, does it matter if we're assholes to everybody? Bias. We chose the right God. Doesn't that buy us a little leeway? uh, excuse me. I usually just try to be a good person and screw the rest. Um, hmm. Let's see. Okay, now he's describing hell. And he's kind of coming up with it on the spot. It's like, yeah, man. And you like burn for all eternity. They had to get a hippie to be the preacher. Um, what? She she knows who the marauders were. Okay, so Kazoo is doing a report. So this is where or not the credit card, the report card. That's stupid. Um, let's see. Okay, talking about the human beings that dominate the planet. I feel sorry for that pelican. It's like washing machine gets even your filthiest clothes clean, and we mean filthiest. And the dude who just I don't want to be anywhere near his clothes. Another day on Earth. What? You know, I was already 8 pages into this. Also, Fred is riding a triceratops. That guy's being carried away by a pterodactyl. So I can just imagine what's going to happen. Because Kazoo's already saying like they're a disaster, so they're a danger to themselves and everything around them. So are you going to cleanse the planet? Okay, you got Betty and Wilma going to I don't, what kind of restaurant is that? Or, no, that's not a restaurant, is it? Oh, they're talking about painting, so that might be a gallery then. Okay, talking to a dude asking if, excuse me, if they'd seen her work yet. Directing her to someone else. Aw, she still feels awkward and unwanted. Let's get some ham. Hmm. And apparently the church is going to scam people out of more money because apparently it's expensive to run a prehistoric church. And this rich lady walks in. 2 minutes. Oh, and he's a reverend. Okay, I've been calling him the preacher all the time. I'll probably revert back to that at some point. Let's see. Oh, she's worried about hell again. Messing with the... What were they calling the elephant? Make it up by doing something positive. Her children are called Hunter and Gatherer. Only one of those names sticks around. Yeah, always just thinking money will solve your problems. But that's actually what he wants. So this is going to become a new thing, I'm sure. How do they know how to use dynamite? How do they even know what dynamite is? Also, this pterodactyl is just scaling the wall while holding this guy on. Huh. And the dinosaur's already like, hey, that fuse is too short. And it's like, I'm gonna die if I have to carry you, so bye-bye, idiot. Pterodactyl out of here. Okay, well that's kind of funny. Okay, it went off, and oh, well, he's dead. Man down. No, man dead, Fred. Man is dead. I'm surprised Fred knows how to evacuate or like excavate debris to where it would hopefully not crush any more than needed for people that might be trapped underneath. Also, the sign has changed. You would think Slate would know how this shit works. He literally started the fucking quarry. Um, but no, he's like, huh? It's like, it's gonna take a week to clean this clean this up, Flintstone. And it's like, I don't care if anybody survives. Just let them die. So yeah, he really doesn't give a shit about his workers. But we kind of already figured that, right, folks? Let's see. No, no, the newbie would not have wanted it that way. You don't even know his name. Well, Fred, you haven't called him anything other than newbie, which, to be honest, that'd be hilarious if that actually was his name. Um, it's like my parents wanted to come up with a new name, and I'm a boy, and they like ease. So I became newbie. And that was the birth of my name. I don't know, something stupid like that, I'm sure. Okay, Fred's at home now. Uh, Worst day in rock history. Oh, she learned something. What did she learn? Oh, she'll never become a professional artist. uh, Maybe civilization was a mistake. What? Too late to go. Why? Why would they think this now? Um, Wait. Did they come to? No. Oh no. Okay, I realize what he's doing or what he'll be doing now, the Reverend. He's People are paying for pardons, which is something that you do not do. You can donate out of the goodness of your heart, but don't think it's like, hey, I gave you $5,000. My soul is clean as the day I came out of my mother. And it's like, no, no, you're not. But yeah, now you got a bunch of people coming and with bags of cash. And Kazoo is saying that survival's easy for them. Life is boring. Yeah, essentially, this is like the effect of like boredom was never a thing until we started modernizing to the point where we actually have free time. Because, like people would, during the daylight hours, would work until there was no more light to work by. And then you'd go home, you would eat a humble or meager meal, and then go to bed because there was nothing else you could really do until the next day. So you'd try to rest up your weary body. And that was about it for a very long time. So yeah, I'm thinking something about this is there's no point to these people's lives. They've modernized to the point it's no longer needed. Hmm. Yeah, so consumerism's kicking in, so he's seeing that. Old Navy. Or no, old You've something I can't read it because the talk bubble. Brontos are us. That's a sad reference because it's dead now. Um, but, oh. Let's see here. Oh, he's setting prices now. Yep. He's setting prices essentially now for what each pardon price will get you. And Slate has arrived. Um, Oh, is he actually going to get some character growth? Okay. He described the situation that could have been done better. Uh, he's like, "Yeah, I had to shut down the quarry, or I would have to shut down the quarry to dig out the man." And it's like, who's probably already dead. And it's like, but I know what's wrong, Reverend, but I still wanted to get back to work and make money. You know, that thing I do. My main character trait. How much it gonna cost? uh, yeah, his is actually death. Selfish death. Um, let's see. And people are just freaking right out the door with how much they're bringing in. You ain't gonna have no money problems anymore, are you, Rev? Huh? 'Cause this old lady is like, I used to pray so much, but now it's so efficient with the way things are with our religion. Wait, is he finally putting his foot down? Um, okay, they're no longer accepting payment for forgiveness. Alrighty. Yeah, they're not going to show up on Sunday. You should know that, Rev. Um, and that picture of two unicorns. I No, they're not unicorns. They have two horns. Okay, loving each other, fight. I don't know what the other. I saw the hearts, so I assume love. Um, they looked like they were squaring up for headbutting, but apparently they're going for another butt. Bad joke. I don't care. Um, okay, so he's ordering them to stop the rescue mission, which, good lord, they've been going day and night. I'm surprised. I mean, it makes sense. So what is he going to become, like their freaking Jesus-like character or something? Because we've been getting a lot of religious stuff, and then this guy that's been dead, presumably dead, for however many days now. Okay, Fred makes a good statement. It's like if civilization is going to last, it's like we're gonna have to be better. uh, Meant to care for people who mean nothing to us. Uh, Ew. One clammy night of lovemaking made Flintstone. Okay, that I don't want to think about that. Um, oh, Fred's going into the trench now. You would think that you would pick a lighter kind. I mean, they're using a freaking dinosaur, so I guess power is not an issue, but still. Okay, so he's being all cool with his torch, and he's like, I'm going in. Okay, I'm thinking Kazoo is going to see or hear about this action by Fred and then be like, totally reevaluate the planet. It's like, they have a lot of hope and potential to become a great species, and for that, we'll allow them to live for a bit. uh, huh. Yeah, just seeing like how things have changed from like survival of eating an animal to eating an animal at a fast food restaurant. Uh, hmm, wait, what? Oh, okay. So that, yeah. I thought that looked like the Gerald chair. So this is the sign lingering hugs. What? Hmm. What? What? Are we in the future now? 25 to 1. Wait, the guy's still alive. And then next week is Love, Death, and Agriculture. What? Why? Why is that a title? Okay. We have a gamer teen reference. Why? This art style is not that pretty. Um, but yeah, we are on issue 8 now. Hunters, gatherers, bathrooms. Okay. How do you know? I guess technically women were the gatherers and men were the hunters. So, okay. Hunter gatherer settlement 30 years ago. Okay, I assume that's Mrs. Slagoople. And there's little Wilma. You have mostly just children and women gathering fruits and stuff, which, to be honest, I'm surprised how many fruits you're finding in this one little area. Hmm. A, a berry binge. Oh, and the men are returning. The leisure class. Um, the guy looks almost like he has a golf bag on his back, but I think that's like an axe. And that is the smallest warthog. Hmm. The gatherers are definitely producing more food than the hunters at this point, because that banquet is like 99% gathered food, and it took you a week to get it. What were you guys eating on? But yeah, one woman is talking about is like, or no, wait, that's Pearl. Um, that's Wilma's mother. It's like if we just leave like seeds along the trail that we migrate on, it's like we'll be fine. But no, he doesn't care. There's a bat on that dish. Echolocation. I like that. Um, but now we're at the airport, which still don't know because like when we saw like the original plans for Bedrock, they already had ideas for planes. Well, their equivalent of a plane is just strapping a rock cockpit onto a pterodon. But so so where are they headed? Wait, what? Pearl lives on a farm? What? What kind? Am I? Oh, they don't know what a farm is. She possibly like trended that idea. Mm. Get away from the family. Uh huh. Oh Lord, that guy's having a bad flight. No, no. I would just stay on the ground if I had to ride in the tail section, which is literally just one seat on the damn tail. Okay, so Barney's kind of worried how him and Bam Bam are going to survive without Betty around. I just realized all three of them have B names. Hmm. I can't believe I've never noticed that in the 20 something years that I've watched the Flintstones and stuff. So, yeah. Cheetos. And they're like, I hope those are actual Cheeto Puffs. Otherwise, those are going to be some weird fucking food. He doesn't know how to make his son lunch. That you can dig around in a cabinet just fine. He hands him the bag of Cheetos. Uh, what? What? Thorstone Peblin? Who is this guy? Oh, economics. Okay. He's an economics person. Also, I'm noticing the net that is on top of the school. So, the net idea was employed from a couple chapters ago. Um, okay, and he's talking about different things that are part of the economy. Like if you trick people into small time fraud, that's a scam. And the typical, like, 3 cup, what is it called? I know, like, 3 card Monty, but then there's like the cup thing. And then when a scam is so big that people can't do anything about it, where they have no choice to participate, those are called economics. So, yeah. And Fred's rent went up. And it's like, but I just got a raise. And it's like, yep, that's why it went up. Oh, Lord. What is that doll? We can create more crap than what we know what to do with. Okay. So, a sweatshop, presumably? Because, I mean, everything has to be done by hand, basically, at this point. More crap they make, the more we buy. The more we buy, the bigger civilization gets, allowing to create still more crap. Okay. So, civilization grows like a cancer. How do you know what cancer is? Um, Anyone here know someone with cancer? Oh Lord. Um, oh yeah, I forgot that his name was actually Claude the Destroyer. It's like now that Claude, I thought it was now that Claude is mayor. And then it just went into another random ass sentence, but no, it's Claude the Destroyer. So yeah, he wants to destroy the lizard people, which who are the lizard people? Are they actual people that like use lizards? Which you all use lizards and dinosaurs. Army's dinosaur armor is badly outdated. Okay, he wants to buy more armor, even though they have a surplus of it already, which what? He wants to take money from the children's hospital so that he can then not be over budget anymore. Okay. And his female voter poll counts are really in the toilet. Wait, what? And now he wishes he wasn't mayor. Yeah, yeah. Stupid people usually are. Um, don't be a sad dad. Get famous people behind him and it'll be fine. Oh, look at the family portrait back there. It's kind of cute. It's just their handprints, but it's still nice. And it has like their signature colors. You have orange for Fred, and then white for Wilma, and green for Pebbles. But why is Pebbles like over her dad's? I don't get it. But they actually had to list it as family portrait, which might have gotten it, might have not. Don't know. Hmm. See. The commercials. Hi, I'm Stony Danza. Sure. Wait, are those the lizard people? Those are the lizard people. They don't love freedom, and they don't love their children. I'm not even sure they have children. Well, they're a surviving population, so we're not raining down lizard people now, are we? Um, they're weird, huh? Hmm. Yeah. These are the stupid political commercials just to get people on your side. Uh-huh. I don't know much about lizard people, but I know this. They're a threat to everything you love and care about. Uh-huh. Wait. His budget proposal. Support Claude's budget proposal. Who's the boss? Claude's the boss. Okay, middle of nowhere. Oh, they have sloths that run the like baggage. Okay. Hasn't seen her mother in years. That makes no. I mean, I guess it makes sense in this kind of continuity, but not in like the normal franchise. Um, hmm. Oh, it's actually called Slag Goople Farm. Oh Lord, that scarecrow's kind of freaky. But yeah, I wasn't expecting her to actually just have the farm herself. I thought it would be more of like a community of like all the old cave folk that have survived up to this point and like they made a actual settlement. I might be right, I might be wrong, I don't know. Um yeah, a lot of bending over dirt is probably a thing you would do. Okay, so Wilma remembers and enjoys the hunter gatherer days. But then the settling down is kind of what which is ironic because she's essentially doing the same thing, but even on a larger scale. Okay. So first it was a good idea. They enjoyed it and benefited from it. He's silly with the corn. He got so much corn. Oh, he looking at Wilma. That's why she didn't like it. Um, oh, I hear my phone ring. Be right back. Sorry about that. Just had to answer the old phone. I had it on charge. But let's see. Okay, so more people gathered together meant more children that had to be taken care of. Hmm. Oh, so now that they settled down, they can be close to their loved ones even after they passed away by having little cemeteries. And Kronk, he'll live on in the hearts of his sons, and then his sons are actually buried right beside him. Hello, Doug and Troy. I see that names developed in that generation because you got Fred and Wilma and Barney and Betty, those kinds of names. You still got some stupid ones, but overall they're developing. Okay, we got Pebble. Oh, she's reading the freaking cannibalism book that's on the very first cover, which never came up for some reason. Um, the Hand People. Lothar and the Hand People. I don't get that reference. Okay. Yeah, the dishwasher looks evil as hell because it's an octopus. How is it even staying alive, to be honest? I mean, sure, it's probably in water, but shouldn't it need more than just that amount of water? Uh, he needs pebbles to load the dishwasher because I don't think it likes me, and your mom usually does it. And now he's thinking sexist thoughts. And it's like, and you know, while your mom's gone, I figured you're the woman of the house. So you're sexist, Dad. And it's like, I know. Oh, that's the most truthful thing I think they've ever said. At least he recognizes it, I guess. Let's see. I don't think she knows what that word means. uh, and apparently the economics guy is back. Uh, the leisure class. Okay, so it's like the more things progress, the easier everyone's job is overall, and then you have more free time. Um, and you have, oh Lord, that I would not want to go putting my hand anywhere near that croc's mouth. And of course, Slate is the one who is wanting the guy to stick his hand in that ball or to get that ball from that croc's mouth. No, we'll have a Chubbs moment again. You know, from uh, what was it? Not Billy Madison. Happy Gilmore. That was it. One of the other decent Adam Sandler movies. Let's see. Hardest working, most creative people contribute the most to human survival. But because they aspire to be leisure, they value people or we value the people who destroy the most and love and work the least. Like our good old buddy Claude. I laugh at Stony Danza. No, no, you don't. Rock Hill. Um, but yeah, he just keeps thinking. Oh, and the teacher apparently sees the guy, and it's like, what floor are they on? Um, uh, hmm. Nice looking house. I mean, it looks like a giant skull, almost. Um, wait, what is it? Oh, she ran away. Oh, yeah, because of the guy that wanted to marry her. This is somewhat derived from I think, the fact that like in the prequel sequel movie, the Viva Rock Vegas one came out in 2000, where she like left her prestigious home in the Bedrock Hills, whatever, I don't know. And came down, met the locals and regular Bedrock, and had fun, and met Fred and all that. And it's like, oh, but this is a good life. And except this is more of reverse that. She's more prim and proper, and she goes to a higher class instead of lower class. This is interesting. Um, Also, the guy's name is Jethro. How country can you get? Didn't stop her. Okay. How old were you? You had to have at least been a teenager at that point. Hmm. I'm a little surprised that, like, who, like, Throck, it was her husband. Then why was Kronk's grave there? I don't get it. Um, but she couldn't say anything, so she let her run away. She wanted a better life for her daughter than just to be married off like some third world country. Oh Lord, hello, it's Stony Danza again. Hmm. Kids are pretty much always sick. So let's take some of the money from them and fight the lizard people. It's a wonder the human race has survived if this is the kind of shit that I had to deal with. Hot flat rocks, what? Oh yeah, because they're lizard people. They act like lizards, apparently. Hmm. I mean, how hot is that rock gonna be during the night? Oh, you're freaking making light of a damn coma-ridden child. No, no, Stony. Fuck you, Danza. And fuck you, Claude. You really are your namesake. Um, of course, the women are not going to be happy about you closing it down. Eh, and he was popular 20 years ago. Okay, that's hilarious because that's true in real life. Eh, hmm. Okay, now we're getting freaking, what was it? Thorstone. That was it. The economist. No, I don't know. I can't say words today. Apparently, um, wait, what? Okay, we kind of get that the leisure class is lazy, but they're too important to do the boring work that society needs. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So, like, we'll celebrate the stupid shit over the stuff that actually works. Oh, look at that dino armor. How do you have it just standing there? I mean, if that thing went crazy, you'd all be dead. And freaking Claude is asking, does it have a cup holder? Oh, the teacher was getting hot and heavy with a coworker, it looks like, or a student. I can't tell. I just love that she's constantly trying to get rid of the guy. Um, oh, Claude has a shield, apparently. I didn't realize that before. And also has three horns, so I assume that's from a Triceratops. Um, okay, the town hall. And people are still pissed. Okay, it's all women, apparently. Um, oh, apparently one woman, her son's alive because of the hospital, and now it's closed. And he's like, "Silence, women!" It's like, which is not going to do much good for your re-election campaign, I'm sure, in a couple 3 years. Uh, what, Fred? Why would you? It's like I fought in the Bedrock Wars. It's like be there, fellow warrior. He has tasted yogurt of victory, which is actually a line that's in this damn comic. Yogurt of victory. Uh, okay, misguided, but he fought for his daughter's safety. Wait, impregnation of women? What? And the protection of children. It's like I like to fuck them, but I also like to protect what I made. Uh, this is some weird wording, Fred. When it comes to impregnating women, we have done our job well. Uh, no one faults us for us there. But when it comes to protecting the children, we failed. And this even mirrors Wilma. So this is interesting that this was brought in. Um, oh, and now he's like, okay, men, now I bring this question. Why should we turn our backs on the one of the two things that makes us relevant biologically? Oh, yeah, and all the men are kind of like, shit. Fred's gonna become freaking like interim mayor, isn't he? When Claude just like, screw all this. I just wanted to kill the lizard people. I'm going to go kill them now. And then he just leaves. And it's like, sir, are you coming back? And it's like, Claude not care for elected position. It bore Claude. Um, hmm, no. How many? What? How did they still vote to close the kids' hospital? Oh, good lord, this armor just gets more and more elaborate. And now they're heading to the. Oh, weird. Bam Bam's not with them, but Pebbles is. They're heading to the airport, so it's been a week. And Barney's like, huh, I have to admit the dinosaur armor is looking pretty sweet. Um, aw, Pearl's happy the life that Wilma chose. Betty's asking, "Where's Bam Bam? Yeah, Pebbles came with you guys. Why not Bam Bam? He's alive. That's all you need to know, Betty." I can't do Barney right now. Um, oh look, the sloth actually carries the bag all the way to the terminal like that. Hmm. Aw. Wait, I'm confused. It was like, okay, Pebbles says something, and it's like, "Never leave me alone, Mom," and it's like, Pebbles, as long as you have a mother, you're never alone, which is very true. Unless you have a whorish mother that doesn't need to be a mother. Hopefully, that's not the majority and is only a very small minority because having a mother is very important. But I'm not sure who these fingerprints are or the handprints are on this thing, portrait that Wilma gave her mother. Hmm. But the next issue apparently is called A Daring Rescue, which, to be honest, the one that Fred did wasn't too bad. Got a lot of background stuff on this one. But yeah, uh, I think I've done a long enough live stream for the most part. Covered, let's say, 6, 7, and 8. So that's about all I really cared to do was 3 or 4 of them, maybe. We'll probably finish up the next, like, chapters 9, 10, 11, and 12 in the next one. So things went a little different than I originally planned of just doing like 3 and 4 sessions, but it didn't work out that way. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Let me know what you thought of the comic, or give me some ideas on future projects. I mean, I'm happy to hear any ideas. Um, I've got one maybe lined up for summer because it's an ongoing thing, but apparently it'll probably be over by that point, so I'll be able to kind of do it pretty streamlined. But yeah, let me know what you might think that is. That'll be fun. Whoever guesses it, which it's another Hanna-Barbera comic property. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, so yeah, let me know about that. Any other suggestions, things like that. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Discord. Links down below. And until next time, Keishlings, roll out.